The land area of India lies in South Asia. In the north, lofty mountain ranges are spread over hundreds of kilometers from west to east direction. So what they are saying is that from west, okay, to east direction we have mountains. Okay, those are basically, they are talking about the Himalayan mountain range that are spread from west side to the east side. That is why communicating with Tibet and China is possible only through pass located in high altitude. So what they are saying, that the reason China and Tibet are able to contact to India is because of these mountain ranges. Okay, there is a pass એટલે opening છે between these mountains through which China and Tibet can communicate with India. હાઈ એલ્ટિટ્યુડ એટલે હાઈટ જે બહુ વધારે હાઈટ ઉપર જે વસ્તુ હોય ને એને હાઈ એલ્ટિટ્યુડ કહેવાય. સો ધ હિમાલયન માઉન્ટેન રેન્જીસ આર વેરી હાઈ એન્ડ ટોલ એન્ડ દેર ઇઝ અ પાસ એટલે શું, એન્ટ્રી પોઈન્ટ થ્રુ વિચ ચાઇના એન્ડ ટિબેટ કેન કમ્યુનિકેટ ઓર હેવ કોન્ટેક્ટ વિથ ઇન્ડિયા. Bay of Bengal lies in the east and Arabian Ocean lies in the west. The Indian Ocean is in the south of the peninsular India. The sea is utilized in waterways, even through the land routes are obstructed by surrounding mountains. India has accepted all cultural elements arriving from outside and these have merged into the Indian society. So now what they are saying is that we have Bay of Bengal in the east, in the west we have the Arabian Sea, in the south this is the peninsula, right, the triangle, in the south we have the Indian Ocean, and through waterways we are able to have transportation. Large amount of transportation takes place through oceans, okay, and because of this our contact with other countries is very nice, because from the oceans we can go to different countries. Okay, now they are saying that obviously these mountains which are there, okay, they act like an obstruction એટલે they because these mountain ranges are very tall, it is very hard to cross the mountain range and come to India. Okay, so but still we have lots and lots of people that are coming to India and settling down in India, and we have accepted all the cultures. Though we have these mountains which obviously acts like a stop point for people to come to India, but still there are a lot of people who come to India, they settle in India, they stay in India, especially from Nepal people come to India, people from Bangladesh come to India, and we have accepted each and everyone in the Indian society. India holds a strategic location in the eastern hemisphere and a strategic importance also. So what they are saying, in the east side, okay, this is the east hemisphere, okay, in the east side India holds a very very strategic એટલે very important geographically. India no eastern part is very very important. Why? Because we have China, we have Tibet, we have Nepal, we have Bhutan, we have Bangladesh. All these countries are on the east side of India. So that is why this east side of India holds a very important position. Ocean have contributed immensely in developing mutual relations since ancient times. So what they are saying ki purana jamana ma, if you read history you will come to know that all the people, okay, we have Britishers who came to India through sea routes, right? We have Vasco da Gama who discovered India, right? So what they are trying to say is that since ancient times, since olden times, water has been the main source of communication for India. Lot of other countries have contact with India through these sea and ocean. India has trade relations with East Africa, West Asia, South Asia and Southeast Asia since ancient time. So with these countries we have the relations since ancient times, since olden times. India had developed cultural and trade relations with them due to their location. Now what happened, because it was easy for us to communicate this with these countries, India had developed trade relationships with these countries. No country in the Indian Ocean had long maritime boundary as India has. So they are saying in Indian Ocean, okay, our boundary or our border is very very big, which no other country has. Other country, Indian Ocean ma only Sri Lanka is there. Okay, so they are comparing India to Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is itna chotu sa. So compared to Sri Lanka, our boundary in the Indian Ocean is very very big. Due to the strategic location, the ocean is named as Indian Ocean. Now obviously because the major part of the ocean is with India, that is why the ocean is called as Indian Ocean. Location of India across the international waterways is also important. So what they are saying, our water is open to international. Obviously it's water, right? It's flowing. You can't say Arabian Sea ka pani, I'll stop and I'll not let it flow. No, it's not possible. Okay, so obviously the water keeps flowing and there is international, it meets the international waters. Like how we have international boundaries, similarly in ocean also they have borders. कि अटला परसेंट पानी तमारू, अटला परसेंट पानी अमारू. પછી this, now the borders are international borders. Now the thing is international waterways. If you would have watched the movie Chennai Express, you will realize that in this Shah Rukh Khan does not realize that he's gone to Sri Lanka. Okay, so water ma also there are international boundaries and international waters. With the opening of Suez Canal in 1869, the distance between India and Europe has reduced to 7,000 kilometers. So there was a canal which was opened in the year 1869 and it was called as Suez Canal. And because of this Suez Canal, the distance between India and Europe became very very less and it reduced to only 7,000 kilometers. Sea routes connecting East and Southeast Asia, Australia to Africa, Europe pass through the Indian Ocean. So what they are trying to say is that all these countries, they connect to each other through Indian Ocean. The Circarum African waterways and the Suez Canal water pass by India. So what they are saying, that the African waters and the Suez Canal ka water, both these waters, they go into India, they pass through India. Okay, Canada and US can be reached through the same waterways via Strait of Malacca and the Pacific Ocean. So they are saying you can reach Canada and USA through water, okay, especially through Strait of Malacca and Pacific Ocean. But Pacific Ocean is very dangerous. You know now the Titanic ship drowned, it was in the Pacific Ocean. Okay, India has contacts with many countries since centuries. So since olden times, India has contacts with many countries. Goods and ideas are being exchanged since ancient times. So since olden times, we are sending our goods, our things from India to other countries, and from other countries also things are coming to India. Okay, similar concepts of Upanishad, stories of Ramayana, Panchtantra, therapeutic methods, Indian numerical figures and decimal system, etc. So we are also passing our knowledge to these countries. What knowledge? Upanishadni knowledge, Ramayana, Panchtantra. Panchtantra is a book which has lot of stories. Okay, so Panchtantra, all the therapeutic measures. What are therapeutic measures? Ayurveda. Okay, all these are therapeutic things. Okay, it means it provides you relief, it provides you therapy through by using various plants. So all these knowledge we are giving to other countries through waterways. Okay, through transportation we are sending our things, our knowledge, our ideas, our goods, everything over there. India has important location in South Asia. There are 29 states and a national capital territory and 6 union territories of India. So these are the present count of states and capital and 6 union territories. Right now obviously after the Kashmir thing, these numbers have changed. But right now for the test, write these numbers. For the exams, I'll give you the new numbers. Neighbors of India. India has common land boundaries with Pakistan, Afghanistan and Northwest. So in Northwest we have Afghanistan and Pakistan, with China, Nepal, Bhutan and Northeast. So China, Nepal and Bhutan and Northeast. The reason they have not said Tibet is because China and Tibet lai lidu chave. Okay, so Northeast ma we have China, Nepal and Bhutan. Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Okay, so we have Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east side. So these are the neighbors which we have in our India shares borders with. And down in the south we have Sri Lanka and Maldives. So we have Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, these are our neighbors. India and Sri Lanka are separated by Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Okay, so this we are separated through each other through this line. Can you see? It's Chintu line. This small line that is called the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. So India is separated from Sri Lanka through this thing. Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea, while Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in Bay of Bengal. So we have the Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, this dot, can you see? This is Lakshadweep Island, which is in the Arabian Sea, and we have the Andaman and Nicobar Islands over here. Okay, in the Bay of Bengal. If you ever get a chance, go visit Andaman and Nicobar Islands. They are very, very beautiful. Okay, very beautiful.